Hi everyone! Thanks for joining us on this quick video and taking a quick peek at exactly what Arbonne is. I'm Allison and this is
Magdalene.
And we're going to start out by sharing just a little bit about our Arbonne journeys with you, and then we're going to tell you what exactly Arbonne is. So go ahead and share, Magdalene.
So I got first introduced with Arbonne was, I guess the first time anyone has ever mentioned Arbonne is when I was in aesthetic school. And someone said, hey, to my teacher, what do you think about Arbonne? And she was like, oh, it is not a professional brand. It might be like some organic thing, but it wasn't anything special. So I was like, oh, okay. So I fluffed it off. So then I moved to Michigan, and I was looking for a job, and I found an esthetician that has been in the business for over 30 years. Her clients book a year in advance with her, and she decided to bring me on. So I started working with her. I loved her, and then she invited me to an Arbonne workshop. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is this lady doing with Arbonne? Because I thought it wasn't a professional product. So I called my niece up and I was like, Ashley, you have to come with me. My new boss is having an Arbonne workshop and I need you to come with me. So she's like, sure, I'll go. So we drive over there. And before we get out, I say, okay, listen, we're just going to go in, we're going to smile, we're not going to really talk or say anything, let's just go in and then we get out. So we go in, we meet a fabulous lady named Karen, and, she walks us through the steps of how to do the ultimate facial, and, we're doing it all, and then everything was done, and then we left. We just went in the car and left, and we both looked at each other, and we're like, holy crap. My skin feels amazing. She was like, I know, I love it. I was like, okay, well, I need to find out exactly what is in this product because I thought it was like a cult and some like unprofessional product. So when I talked to Eileen, she really described to me, how professional this product line is. It's just not marketed that way. We have tons of AHAs, BHAs, there's peptide stem cells, it's pH correct, but I'll go further into details later.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So I've known Allison forever, and I don't know, when did I first tell you about the product? Maybe, was I visiting Arizona?
Could have been, yeah.
Okay. So then I introduced Allison to the product after I totally switched over my makeup, my skincare, and all my nutritional stuff.
Yeah. So now I'll share a little bit about my story. I'm Allison, as I said, and I'm originally from Michigan, and Magdalene and I have been best friends since I think I was a teeny tiny 16-year-old, so for over half my life. And as she said before, she's an esthetician, and so Arbonne found me, and lots of times it finds us when we're not even looking for it. We don't even know that we need it or want it. And so in a nutshell, she invited me over to her facial studio and gave me the most amazing facial ever. And when we got done with it, she said, how does your skin feel? And it was amazing. It was like soft, supple, dewy, but tight. Fantastic. I was glowing. And she's like, I used Arbonne. And I was like, what? Because my background, I'm currently in the medical field right now because I love helping people. But at the time, I was a cosmetologist. So I was working in a salon doing hair. And kind of as Magdalene said, when you're in a trained school for professionals, like whether it's aesthetics or cosmetology, you're taught to use professional grade products only and shop at the stores where you have to have a license to shop there. So I had been working with products in the cosmetology world in my salon that are either result driven but full of toxic chemicals, hormone disruptors, PABAs, mineral oils, which we'll get to later, or you can use products that are totally natural and don't have any ingredients in them, but they're not result driven. So with Arbonne, it was like this amazing combination of both. So naturally, I started using the entire skincare line, and that's all I've ever put on my skin for the last, I don't know, however many years. And the anti-aging is amazing. I still look like I do. I feel like anyways, when I'm 16, people don't really think I'm 35 when I tell them that.
So and I'm going to be 40.
So it's hard to believe. But anyways, it's seriously the fountain of youth. But getting back to my story, So I switched over to the skincare because, of course. And then, I don't know, a couple weeks later, she called me on the phone and was like, how are you loving your skincare? Duh. The products are incredible once you try them. And then she's like, question, why are you cleansing your skin with these amazing ingredients and then retoxifying with makeup that's full of all these chemicals, hormone disruptors, and fillers? At the time, I was like a Sephora junkie and Ulta and MAC. And so the light bulb went off and I was like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't have an answer for her. So then naturally I switched over my entire makeup line to Arbonne, which is amazing. And let me tell you guys, we have this incredible 45-day money back guarantee. So if I was to get a foundation color or a blush or eyeshadow or eyeliner color that wasn't a good match, you can return it and order a different color within 45 days or get your money back. So it's like a win-win. There's no harm, no foul, no loss. And then something I like to share with people too is I've been a type 1 diabetic and have hypothyroid disease for, I was 12 when I was diagnosed. So I'm insulin dependent. I'm type 1 for like 23 years. So I'm always looking for healthier, safer nutrition alternatives that help me kind of stabilize and balance my blood sugar. So Arbonne has an incredible nutrition line, which we'll talk about some of the reasons why it's so incredible later, but it's gluten-free, dairy-free, whey-free, and we don't use any artificial sweeteners or anything like that. So it's low glycemic index, which for a diabetic is amazing. It's also great for non-diabetics. So I then explored the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, which totally changed my life, okay? I lost 4 pounds in like the first week, I want to say, but the energy that I felt was incredible, and that's priceless because everybody's always walking around saying how tired they are, right? So, at the time, I just was a total product lover and consumer. Like I said, I work in healthcare at a skilled nursing facility. Doing occupational therapy because I love helping people, and I also have my real estate license. As I mentioned before, I also have my cosmetology license. So I wasn't really looking for the business opportunity. I was just a total product user, and I loved ordering at a discount online. I love the results that the products provided and how clean and pure they are. But your reasons why in life evolve and change as we grow and move through life as well. So I wasn't looking for the business opportunity. I was happy with my job, but fast forward maybe 5-6 years later, and my reasons why changed, right? I want more time freedom, of course. Like I'm sick of punching the time clock, having to request time off when I need it, having to fight for that. And then also recently, last year, my father-in-law passed away, unfortunately, of cancer. And it was pretty sudden. It happened really quickly once we found out. And my husband's older sister called him and said, you need to get back to Iowa fast because Dad's in the hospital and he's not going to last. So my husband was talking to his boss, and they, of course, gave him the time off that he needed. And he flew back to Iowa for a week and was able to be by my father-in-law's bedside and hold his hand and tie up loose ends and, really experience like being there for his last week of life. And it was incredible, and they both needed it. But it really got me thinking with my aging parents, if one of them were to get a cancer diagnosis or another terminal disease, I would need more than a week just to be with them. I would literally walk away from my job and be by their bedside and hold their hand till the end. And unfortunately, that doesn't pay your bills in life. So, maybe your employer, you can get FMLA and your job will be secure when all of that ends and you need to come back. But it's not going to pay your bills for the 3 months or the 6 months that you're taking care of them and being there. And to me, there's nothing more important in life than family and having that special time with them. So that kind of clicked in my head, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to really do this business because of all the time freedom that it provides. So that's a little bit about my story. And thank you for letting me share that with you. And so now we're going to tell you what exactly Arbonne is, in case you're wondering what the heck. So we are actually a 40-year-old company. We're highly regarded online. We feature safe, high-performance health, wellness, and nutrition products. And also grooming and beauty products. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but what's cool is we're combined with a mobile and global e-franchise business-like community. And we'll keep talking about that a little bit more. because not all network marketing companies are created equal. And we're going to tell you many of the reasons why Arbonne is different and what sets us apart. So for starters, we're the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out. This is a movement to educate and empower people who want to get healthier, okay? So that's so cool. We've always been cutting edge and green since the beginning with a carbon neutral footprint, using recycled products, which is one of the things that attracted me to the company originally. Like I recycle toilet paper tubes and pick them out of the trash if my husband throws them away. And I drive a Prius, and what's funny is the guy at the dealership was like, you must have like a 40-mile commute or an hour, and I was like, no, 7 miles. But it's because I like being environmentally friendly and sustainable is super important to me. So all of those things kind of aligned with me and just adds to what an incredible company we really have here. And what's cool is that we're in 7 different countries. We're in the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Poland. What am I missing?
Did you say England? The European?
Taiwan.
Oh.
Anyway, so it's a brand and a business, which is super awesome. And we're at the intersection of 4 mega trends in modern life right now. You have health and wellness, you have internet shopping, you have social media, and home-based business. It's a combination of all of those. So again, it's like a win-win-win. And our commitment is to having pure, safe, and beneficial products, which Magdalene's going to talk to you guys about now.
So our products. Arbonne has over 250 consumable products daily. And they're for all genders. They're from any ages. We have baby products. We have spa products. We have a million different things, which is amazing. We also have certifications. We're vegan certified, kosher certified, non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free, whey-free, dairy-free. They have they banned over 2,000 chemicals in their products. And in the United States alone, I think they only banned 14. The
FDA.
Yeah, the FDA. The European Union bans like 14,000, and we go above and beyond that and banned 2,000 and more. We also do testing. So like when a raw product comes in, they test it for purity, and then they manufacture it. They test it again, and then they test it before it gets shipped out. So I think that's amazing. We also do third party testing. So they put it up against other known really well brands and compare the results to them, and we rank very high.
Blow them out of the water.
Yes. There's no chemical dyes, fragrances, no artificial sweeteners, no animal testing, no animal rendering. We don't have foo-foo with their flea collar on our face, okay? So that's what I like. We're carbon neutral delivery. We have a 45 money day back guarantee, free of parabens, mineral oil, petroleum, hormone disruptors, chemicals linked to like infertility, ADD, ADHD, MS, thyroid dysfunctions, and many other conditions. We are what we absorb, so you have to remember, anytime you put anything on your skin, it is in your blood within 26 seconds. So, I mean, you have to realize there's no filter there, so you want to make sure you're putting on your skin clean products. Clean products, but are also science-driven, but most safe science. What else? Toxins. I'm trying to think, anything else on the products?
I think you hit it all. I just would like to add to that too. Your skin is your largest organ. Like I'm in healthcare, like Magdalene said. So a lot of people focus on eating healthy and organic and clean because you don't want the chemicals and the pesticides like Roundup, that are sprayed on the foods to ingest them. And a lot of people don't even think. And that's one of the things that I learned through Arbonne is that when you have toxic ingredients like lotions, deodorants that you're putting on your body, it's absorbed and taken into your bloodstream within 26 seconds, and then it's stored in your fat cells and taken to your vital organs like your liver. And like I said, for me personally as a diabetic and somebody that already has thyroid issues, I don't need or want any other
Toxic buildup.
Yeah, I've already have enough problems I'm trying to deal with. So that's just super important to think about too, because you might not really realize the lotions you're putting on, the body wash, the deodorant, the makeup. It's just not something that we're taught to think about. So I like to really bring that up when we educate people on Arbonne.
And the pH. So a lot of people don't understand about pH. So we have pH correct products. So pH is basically our skin is acidic. So if you take a product that's alkaline, and a lot of products are because it's cheaper to do it that way, you strip your acid mantle. And when you strip it, depending on how your immune system is, it could take 4 to 8 hours to fix your acid mantle. And while it's being fixed, you're more susceptible to getting, sick easily because your protection is gone. So I think that's really important. The biggest thing you can do for yourself and your family is use a pH correct cleanser.
Cool. I love the education here. So I kind of want to talk to you guys next about the Arbonne business model, and something when I wanted to tell you a little bit about the background of our company that I forgot to say. I think I mentioned that we've always been cutting edge since 1980. We've always been green. But with the health and wellness and the beauty industry becoming saturated, we were one of the initial companies out there that really promoted clean products. And now it seems like you see all these new companies that have jumped on board because they realize the importance of it. So Arbonne has to take us a step ahead, a step above, and continue to remain cutting edge. And so what we have now is a really cool thing. It's called a B Corp certification. And it's super special. It's highly prestigious, and only 32 companies in the entire world have this certification. And it is businesses that, I have to look at my notes here, businesses that meet the highest standards for verified social and environmental performance, and they actually help build a more sustainable world economy. How cool is that?
And the transparency with that that's involved.
I was just going to say, Arbonne strives to be 100% transparent. And another step that we've taken is with our Tetracycle program, and we have committed to become completely 100% recycled materials by 2030. So again, that's something that's just like taking us to the next level and really make us attractive. We're in huge, massive growth, you guys. We grew by 20% last year.
20%.
Which is over $120 million, and that's more than Amazon and Google, okay? And we're kind of going to get to our compensation plan a little bit in a few minutes. We know your time's super valuable, so we're trying to go as fast as we can. But it's cheaper to start your own Arbonne business than it is to sign up for Amazon Prime. So I'm just going to throw that out there. So as I said, we're in massive growth. We're up by 20% last year. We have new consultants joining Arbonne with an increase by 67% last year. So that means that's more people that really want to focus on their health and wellness and get healthy and stay healthy and also have their own sustainable business. So Arbonne is a network marketing or a social marketing company, which means it's word of mouth recommendation. It's driven marketing like Facebook, Instagram, and Amazon. It capitalizes on two things, shopping and sharing, okay? Shopping has moved from brick and mortar stores like going to the mall to now click and order, okay? It's just that simple. What we like to tell people is you're already doing both of those things. You're already shopping and you're already sharing. I love to tell people, my friends, people I care about, a good restaurant I went to, or if you had bad service, you always tell people about that, or a good movie, I'm saying, where did you get your haircut? I love your cut and color. Where did you get your clothes? So it's stuff we're already doing, and now you're just having the option to get paid for it, which is super awesome. So what we teach people to do is stop buying products at retail stores here, and there to get all your products, and start buying all your products from the same place, because now you know the transparency and you know how clean they are. So start buying them from your own store at a discount, and then share that with others. We're basically brand ambassadors, and we're building this brand and getting paid generously for it. How cool is that? But what I think is one of the most attractive parts about social marketing is the time leverage, like I talked about. So it's kind of initially different to kind of wrap your head around trading. You're not trading your hours for dollars. So I'm not clocking in and getting my hourly rate. But the cool part here is the compounding numbers. So I can teach one person one time how to share Arbonne with other people, and then they teach 4 people, and now I've got 5 people that I've helped share these incredible products with who have joined either my team as a business owner or a product user, and it spreads like wildfire. So that's pretty awesome too. Time leveraging is like, and compounding numbers I think is known as like the 8th wonder of the world or something like that. So essentially what's happening is everybody's buying a little bit, everybody's sharing a little bit, and then everybody's making a little bit of money, okay? And you're expanding your network. We have a super simple system, and we teach you every step of the way exactly what to do. So the analogy I like to use is franchise owners don't buy a Subway because they love Subway food. They buy it because it has a super simple duplicatable system, okay? It works. It's the same thing with Arbonne.
Except the products are better.
Totally. It's an effort-based business, right? I said it's network marketing. So you do have to work, but it's fun because you get to do it with your friends and hang out and use amazing products, okay? And get paid to take a shower. So it's an effort-based business. It's not a get-rich-quick plan. So what this means is on average, it takes about 3 to 5 years to get to the top level of our company, which we're just about to tell you about. But it's with consistent part-time effort. So you don't have to quit your full-time job right now. You can do it you can build your business alongside of it, and in 3 to 5 years have an incredible, sustainable business. All right.
All right.
I'll pass it over to you.
We're going to talk about the opportunity. So Arbonne is a profit-sharing system. We don't get paid to recruit people. We get paid by the company when products are purchased. So like last year, Arbonne grossed $6 million and paid out almost $300 million to its independent consultants. We have a generous compensation plan with only 4 levels. So the first level is district manager. The average time takes about 1 to 5 months. You get paid around $250 to like $1,500 a month, depending on how you work your business. You can get paid to take a shower, or also you get paid for your own purchases. You get an override on your whole sales. And then the next is level 2, which is area manager. It takes about 5 to 11 months. They average about $1,200 to $3,000 a month. And when it reaches that level, area manager, it is willable asset. So like if I was an area and I passed away, I could will it to my son or will it to my husband, which is amazing. I mean, what kind of gift is that? I think that's great.
It's incredible.
And then the third area is region vice president. They average, the average time is 2 years. You can do it a lot faster, you can do it a lot slower, however it works for you. They make about $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Plus, they get a Mercedes-Benz bonus. And then the last level is a national vice president. That takes about 3 to 5 years, and they average about $21,000 a month with unlimited income. So they could make as much as they want, which is amazing. And they get, the Mercedes-Benz bonus, and there's tons of, you can also get overrides and lots of bonuses on, your district manager bonus, your area bonus. So it's amazing. No glass ceiling.
Okay, so now I'd like to ask you the real question here. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? If you keep doing exactly what you're doing now, working the same job you're working, driving the same car, living in the same house, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? What do your finances look like? Do you have a plan? And this is something I asked myself because I'm in healthcare because I love helping people. And as a type 1 diabetic, there's a lot of people that are going through an insulin crisis right now and struggling to pay for medical supplies. And it's super sad in this country alone. And I would love to be able to help out people with resources, getting insulin and medical supplies in this country, but doing a mission trip to other countries too. Because I think it's super important to give back, and I could easily be that person. But the job I have right now won't allow me the finances to do that, to be able to help other people in that capacity. So I realized if I'm working at the same job for the next 5 years, I'm going to be accruing the same PTO time. I'm going to be getting the same little paycheck, living in the same little house, which is great, but it doesn't allow me to be the best version of myself and give back to the world like I want to do. So I like to ask you that question. And what could an extra $500 a month do for you? Could that pay for childcare? Could that pay off your student loans? Could that pay off your credit card debt?
It could save someone from bankruptcy.
Yeah. So I just like to ask you that really profound question. So take a moment to ask yourself, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And will you be able to get there with your current job? Because if not, then something has to change. So it's up to you what you want out of life. And our health is our most valuable asset. And Arbonne allows you to increase your health while increasing your wealth. It helps you create a new financial plan, whether it's a plan A or a plan B. You can spend money or you can make money on your personal care and nutrition products. These are products you're already consuming and buying. But does your shampoo or does your makeup or does your protein powder come with a $10.99, you guys? Like I said before, it's only $49 to sign up as a consultant, and that gets you 35 to 50% off your own products anyways. And as Magdalene said, you get overrides and commissions. How cool is that? So I like to ask you, what's next for you? Are you interested in joining our team as a consultant? Do you see yourself more as a customer, a preferred client, still being able to shop online at a discount? Can you see yourself doing this with us, having fun and building your business and using pure, safe, and beneficial products? And if so, we just like to ask you what option is a fit for you, and to let us know how we can get you more information to which area you feel is more of a fit for your life. So thanks for taking the time to check out Arbonne and hear a little bit about our story.
Thank you. Bye.